Hello, welcome. In this short video, let us look at the PDF of sum of two random variables x and y. So given two random variables x and y, we have the sum z is equal to x plus y. Our goal is to prove that the PDF of z is equal to integral minus infinity to plus infinity fx comma y, that is the joint PDF, x comma z minus x dx. So we want to prove that this PDF is equal to this integral. It is also equal to minus infinity to plus infinity fx comma y of z minus y comma y dy. So this is our goal. So basically, given the joint PDF fx comma y of x comma y, we can actually determine the PDF of the sum of these two random variables by using this integral. So in order to prove this, we start with the CDF of the random variable z, that is fz of z, which is equal to, by definition, probability that z, that is the random variable z, is less than or equal to small z, which is equal to probability that x plus y is less than or equal to small z. Since capital Z is equal to x plus y, this probability is actually equal to either probability of x is less than or equal to z minus y, or probability that y is less than or equal to z minus x. So starting with the first one, we have fz of z, that is the PDF of z, is equal to the derivative of the CDF fz of z, which is equal to d by dz of the CDF of x at z minus y, that is fx of z minus y, which is equal to, by definition, and the derivative of this CDF is equal to PDF at z minus y, and derivative of z is 1. So therefore fz of z is equal to fx of z minus y, which is again by definition equal to integral minus infinity to plus infinity fx comma y z minus y comma y dy. This is basically derived from the fact that fx of x, that is the marginal PDF, is equal to integral minus infinity to plus infinity fx comma y of x comma y dy, and we simply replace x with z minus y. We have this integral. Therefore the PDF of z is equal to integral minus infinity to plus infinity fz of fx comma y of z minus y comma y dy. Similarly, by using this definition, that is the CDF of z is equal to probability that y is less than or equal to z minus x, we can also prove the other integral. That is, by using the fact that fz of z is equal to fy of z minus x, we can easily prove the other integral. That is, fz of z is also equal to integral minus infinity to plus infinity fx comma y x comma z minus x dx. Therefore the theorem 1 is proved. Now we want to look at two important implications of this theorem. The first one is what happens when x and y are independent, that is x comma y are independent. That is, when x and y are independent, that is, we basically have that the joint PDF fx comma y of x comma y is equal to the product of marginal PDFs. So fx of x into fy of y. So by substituting or inserting this definition in the integral, we can easily show that fz of z is equal to minus infinity plus infinity fx of x into fy of z minus x dx, which is obviously equal to fx of x convolution with fy of y. Another interesting property is that the characteristic function of z equal to x plus y, that is the characteristic function of the sum, is phi z of omega is equal to Fourier transform of f z of z. And for x and comma y that are independent, that is independent random variables x and y, we have this fz of z is equal to the convolution. So this should be equal to Fourier transform of fx of x convolved with fy of y. And since Fourier transform of a convolution is equal to the product of the Fourier transforms, that is, we have f of fx of x into f of fy of y. But by definition, the Fourier transform of a PDF is equal to its characteristic function. Therefore, this should be equal to phi x of omega into phi y of omega. Therefore, the characteristic function of the sum of two random variables that are independent is equal to the product of their individual characteristic functions. So this is the second property. This is the second property of the sum of two independent random variables. Thanks for watching.